Hey, do you guys know why Batman is so great at playing cards? Because he always gets the Joker. Hello friends, today I bring you another challenge video. It's basically me counting the least number of counters while playing as the Batman. The laws are simple. I will not counter enemies unless deemed necessary. Putting aside Catwoman's storyline, I'll do that separately. We start the game off with a huge flashbang and hearing the voice of Hugo Strange, who blabbers about how Bruce Wayne is Batman, which is absurd because, come on. Him? Seriously? Strange, you need some help, my man. We are then left alone in the interrogation room, and then while trying to escape, we are introduced to our first scripted counter. And since there's no way around it, I will be putting up a scripted counter to count how many times I counter enemies. So after giving the minimum mage guard a concussion, we are brought out into the open where we see Black Mask playing musical chair and this random guy that hits on us. After that, we get jumped by some thugs. And then we get jumped by the Penguin, who apparently has a problem with us.
Your family destroyed mine, Wayne. This, well, let's just call this good old-fashioned revenge.
Oh god, please, don't hit me. Just kidding, get wrecked, bruh. Blah, 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 blah. We then break out of our chains in slow motion and proceed to show the Penguin's goons what it's like to beat a billionaire playboy. Then we proceed to climb a building and ask Alfred to get us out of there. But instead of listening to us, he sends a nuclear bomb. Oh wait, no, it's the Batsuit. Oh god, Bruce Wayne is Batman? Well, of course he is. After we learn that Catwoman is about to be thrown in an acid pit by Two-Face, we go rescue her and turns out she kinda likes us.
I like it.
So we start to get freaky, but somebody shoots at us to stop us from having premarital sex. We then proceed to investigate and turns out it's the Joker that attacked us. So we proceed to enter the church led by the bullet's trajectory and meet Harley Quinn. At the top of the church, we get to know that Joker is in another castle, so we have to glide our way there. Skipping the unnecessary parts, we reach the point where Joker is. And he seems like he's in a pretty bad shape. Like, damn, look at him. It's like somebody ate him and shat him out.
You know how I got these scars? Well, I'm the Joker, baby!
After waking up from our nightmare, we learn that Joker has poisoned us and the whole of Gotham City. So now we have to find a cure because nobody is dying on my watch. Why, you ask? Because I'm Batman. So using our very high IQ, cross-referencing from our resources, we find the formula to synthesize a cure. And that formula is finding Mr. Freeze so that he can do it for us. So we make our way towards the coldest point in Gotham and find out that the Penguin has frozen Mr. Freeze's assets. Or in other words, kidnapped him and have held him hostage inside of a museum. There we get into a huge brawl fight, which was difficult at first and I died multiple times, but after getting a hang of the dodge mechanics, I was able to beat everyone without having to use the counter button. So after that, we rescue the undercover cops there and ask them where Mr. Freeze is, because you see now, the Penguin stole Mr. Freeze's gun, which freezes everything. And that's a big no-no for us, because we need to be warm. So we locate the diseased and sickened man and bully him into telling us the secret to taking down his gun. Armed with this new knowledge, we head over to beat the Penguin. But first, we have to deal with his pet shark by beating it with our bare hands. We then make our way towards the Iceberg Lounge, disable Penguin's gun, and sure you can his ass, we finally defeat the Penguin. Or so I thought.
You're finished, Cobblepot. No, I'm sorry. Please, don't hurt me. I can't guarantee that. Me neither.
We actually proceed to the second phase of the boss fight where we have to beat Penguin's pet Solomon Grundy. Now this was Penguin's biggest mistake because he forgot that today is a Sunday. Then we proceed to the third phase and beat the Penguin into extinction. No more penguins in Gotham now. Mr. Freeze then gets back into his suit and tells us that we need a sample of the blood infused with the Lazarus Pit. If you don't know what it is, it's actually the goop juice that Mrs. Stark is selling, but it actually works. Nearby, an assassin that somehow got caught by the Penguin, must be a pretty shit assassin, overhears our conversation and loses it. Like, holy shit, calm down. So we follow her and place a tracking device on her, which leads us to Ra's al Ghul. There, Talia tries to face wrestle with us, but the toxic masculinity on her face scares her. So she brings us inside of a room so that we could do some drugs. So we drink from the chalice and start having a fever dream. Yeah, I don't think that was what I think it was. So we have a fight with Ra's al Ghul, defeat him, and bring his blood sample back to Mr. Freeze. But he backs down on his word and tries to make us into a Batsicle. But due to our intense training, we are able to creatively take him down and proceed to smack him in the face. Finally, I can have my cure. It's been stolen! So we get to know that Harley Quinn stole the cure and obviously took it back to the Joker. So now we have to make our way back to the steel mill, fight our way against multiple enemies until we finally meet the Joker, who apparently has healed so well that even his bones have disappeared. Anyways, we fight to the death, taking down several enemies in an epic showdown, but there can be only one victor. Talia comes in just in the nick of time to get kidnapped, followed by Catwoman coming in just a nick of time to help us save ourselves. We tried to go save Talia, but Alfred's like, no, Batman knows a woman, Batman saves Gotham. So we infiltrate the Watchtower and defeat Strange and find out that he was being controlled by Ra's al Ghul. So we go skydiving with him and kill him. Because I'm pretty sure he could have just thrown a freeze grenade on him and then grabbed him and he wouldn't have retaliated. But Batman too big brain for that. Oh no. We are now all set to go save Talia. But in an epic twist of events, Talia kills Joker, Joker kills Talia, that Joker becomes Clayface, and M. Night Shyamalan wishes that he could come up with this. So now here we are on the final battle, which is very easy because we just have to use freeze rounds. So we kill Clayface, get the cure, and do not share it with the Joker. And he dies. Wow. Batman killed more people here than he actually should not have killed. Now don't say that Batman did not kill anyone, because that's like saying that when you push someone off a tall building, it's gravity that kills them. So yes, we were able to make Batman break his moral code while only having to counter 40 times throughout the whole game. That's the minimum number of counters that is required to finish the game. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, do leave a like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.